Unauthorized system access is an unfortunate fact of life organizations have to protect themselves against. Just because someone has the correct username or password, is there any way of knowing for sure that the person using those credentials is actually the person associated with that user account? To ensure our clients and their users are protected, SmartSimple supports two-factor authentication, an extra layer of security that requires not only a password and username, but also an additional piece of validation that only the user has on them. This can be anything from a fingerprint to a numeric or alphanumeric code sent to your smartphone. Passwords are no longer secure enough in keeping our communications, accounts, and sensitive data secure. However, we still need to use passwords for nearly everything, from banking and social accounts to email. TwoFactor manages to make data breach more difficult by adding a second, often physical method to verifying your identity, and it's quickly becoming a gold standard for safer, more secure logins. Setting up two-factor authentication in your SmartSimple instance is simple and only takes a few minutes. As a start, you'll need to be in a system administrator role to access the global settings to turn it on. Second, all of your users will need to install an Authenticator app on their smartphones from the Google Play or App Store. Google Authenticator is the most widely used, but SmartSimple can support any authentication app. Next, you'll need to create a new user role in the User Role tab within the Roles and Security page. From there, you'll be able to assign user roles and individuals that two-factor will be activated for. All that's left is to send your users an activation code, which they will use to complete setup within the Authenticator app on their smartphone. For a detailed set of step-by-step instructions on setting up two-factor, download our instruction guide. Next time your users log into your SmartSimple instance, they will be prompted to enter in a secure token PIN, which they will get from the Authenticator app. To summarize everything we've covered in this video, username and passwords alone are no longer secure enough to ensure there is no unauthorized access to your system. Two-factor authentication adds an added layer of validation that can make a breach far less likely. It's simple to set up, and as long as you are in a system administrator role, you can set it up yourself. For full step-by-step instructions, you can download our two-factor instruction guide. To access our full library feature videos, subscribe to the SmartSimple channel on YouTube.